if it is using buzzwords like solutions or innovative services. We need to talk, you guys. This is not going to cut it. Hello, Rebels. Welcome back. We're on episode 159. And here in Australia, it is almost end of financial year. And it's on the 30th of June, and it's sort of a big deal because this is when we're trying to spend money, get tax write-offs, and our accountants are panicking over our receipts and reconciling accounts. So, being that we're almost at the end of the financial year, how about we focus on ramping up the leads in our businesses so when the 1st of July starts, we're in a really good place. Now, I know that I have listeners in 30 countries. Hello, shout out to those of you not in Australia. So let's just say, let's make this time of year the time of year to ramp up leads, regardless of what's happening in your financial calendar. So let's do this. I'm going to go rapid fire with you. I'm doing 11 ways to get more leads, specifically that I'm working on right now in our business because we're doing a bit of a rebrand. So a lot of these are very, very topical topics. They're something I'm really looking at myself. So the first one is number one. How do we get more leads? Number one, homepage headlines that actually sell. Your homepage on your website is prime real estate, and now is the time to revisit what you're saying on that page. If it is using buzzwords like solutions or innovative services, we need to talk, you guys. This is not going to cut it. The goal is to make your visitors feel seen. They also need to feel understood, because when they feel like you understand their problems, that is when they convert. So you want to be talking in terms of their problems and not using, I call them little wank words. Have you ever heard of wank word bingo? If not, Google it. It's funny. Number two, Google Ads, laser targeted. Now, I have talked before about ads not being for everyone. It depends on where you are in your business journey, and certain even businesses don't do well with certain ad channels. But they can work incredibly well for those of you that have higher price point items, longer customer lifetime values, more value over time. They can be incredibly valuable for that. So with your Google Ads, it's not about bidding on more keywords. It's about bidding on the right ones. The ones your dream clients are actually typing into Google. What's the result? Lower ad spend and higher quality clicks, meaning people that come to you are converting. I did just in our business overhauled one of our client businesses' Google Ads accounts. They had like a lot of ad groups, meaning they were targeting a lot of combinations of AdWords or search phrases. So the thing is, though, only about 10 phrases are generating their business. They're generating the conversions. The rest are not generating actual valuable clicks, let's just say. So we took all those 10 and we made new ads with those. That's what I mean. It's like all about, really honing in, laser targeting on what's working on your ads and revamping, redoing, setting up what's going to work. Number three is real human testimonials. Yes, they absolutely still work. How do I know this? Because on every single website I have built in my business, I look at the heat mapping and the analytics. People click on testimonials everywhere on websites. It is a hot area of the site that people want to see. So stop hiding your best social proof in your footer or only locked away on a case studies or client results page. They should be woven in everywhere that people come. The homepage, your products pages, your service pages, wherever someone might need that extra little push, pop your case studies there. Next, number 4 is streamlined call to actions throughout all your marketing in your website. This is a big one. Every CTA, call to action, should have a very strong purpose behind it. So are you trying to get somebody to book, browse, buy? What is that? Learn more, maybe not always the best solution. Sometimes, but not always. What are you trying to get them to do? Because they'll scan the text on the buttons as well to see what they should be doing with you. Number 5 is mobile-friendly upgrades. Guys, 70% on average will be going to your website from their phone, especially if you're doing ads, especially if you're running social media ads or marketing. 95% of people that use social media initially start on their phone. So that's where everyone's coming. When was the last time you double-checked your website on a phone? Because if it looks clunky, it's not loading properly, it's hard to use, there's too much scrolling happening to get anywhere, it's going to cost you conversions, leads, and sales. Number 6 is using strategic end of financial year campaigns, if that's you in Oz. So these create urgency because there's a deadline obviously built into that, what that is. So use these campaigns. They can be the perfect moment to convert fence sitters. Think about scarcity, clear value, answering objections before they come up. And end of financial year sales as well. I mean, yeah, they work, but think about the other ones too, like Black Friday, other seasonal things that are happening for you and your holidays. Number 7 is email sequences with soul. So basically with those is, think about the emails that you know are obviously written by a robot. They're really boring. They're using the wank words we spoke about before. Yes, by all means use AI, but add in more storytelling, less spammy vibes. Emails are still the highest ROI of any marketing channel, so they work. So play around with being more human in them and more stories and more fun. Number 8 is social content with a conversion twist. So not every post needs to sell. And I say all the time, it should not. That's not what should happen. But every post should support a sale. There's a 3-pillar flow: education, and then we have like behind the scenes and user generated content, and then we have promotions. Literally just a couple hours before I recorded this for you guys, I was leading a webinar for the travel industry, and we were talking about setting up your plan, your calendar of your posts, and mapping out in advance all of your promotions, like end of financial year. And then, so you put those on the calendar first. Those are your promotional or sales pillars. And then you back all of those moments in time up with the other types of posts. So behind the scenes, point of view, education, user generated, all that sort of stuff. But those posts should still supplement, promote, and push that particular promotion that you're focusing on at that time. So that is number 8, social content with a conversion twist. Number 9, lead magnets that pull their weight, the freebies that you have for people to sign up with you. Freebies are great, but only if they're actually going to do something for your business or attract the right people. So that includes calls as well. Do you promote a discovery or sales call? Or do you promote an exciting offer instead? Always think outcome. What does the person want? Do they want a discovery call, quote unquote, or do they want an audit or an outcome specific to what you can do? And maybe that's the type of call that you promote. Number 10, SEO refreshes where they count. So check out what's happening on your website. People are searching end of financial year, other big seasonal things as well, right? They're on there searching for you and what you're doing. So start by looking at your Google Analytics or any metrics that you have. If you might be inside of your Squarespace or your HubSpot or wherever else you have analytics. See what pages people are landing on. Fix those pages first. Go and make sure that they're conversion machines, that they're really geared to get an outcome for you. Then look at the pages that you know are important to your business and your customer, and go and work out what needs to be fixed on those if they're not getting any traffic. You might have to do new keyword research, new content, optimize those pages. And the last but not least is landing pages that focus without fluff. Landing pages that people land on your website when they're coming in from direct marketing messages. So ads, for example, social media posts, newsletters. These pages on your site, one message, one audience, one goal. Refine those dedicated pages on your site with fewer distractions and more action. Think about those call to action buttons, because when you reduce what we say is decision fatigue, you increase conversions. A confused mind does not take action. So there you have it, 11 ways that you can get more conversions. And that's what I'm doing right now in my business. That's what we do with our clients. Let me repeat them back really quickly. Number 1, homepage headlines that actually sell. Number 2, Google Ads laser targeted, the right phrases that people are searching for, the right targeting. Number 3, real human testimonials and or case studies used everywhere. Number 4, streamline call to action. So really clear buttons and next steps that people take with you. Number 5, mobile friendly upgrades. Guys, most people are coming to your website from, especially if they're social media, from mobile. So Have a look at the mobile version of your site. Make sure it's easy to navigate, quick to load, and not too much scrolling to get to where people need. Number 6, strategic end of financial year campaigns, because that's what we're talking about, or other campaigns that you want to focus on. Number 7, email sequences with soul. Really start to humanize your brand. It's really, really important these days, especially with AI content everywhere. Number 8, social content with a conversion twist. So that is all around focus on the core outcomes, the promotions, but back it up with content that still is educational and fun, but seeds and drives psychologically what you're actually promoting. Number 9 is lead magnets that pull their weight. So things that people actually want. Important to get them on your email list, to get them taking that first step. Number 10, SEO refreshes where they count. Look at those metrics, look at those analytics. Important pages not getting ranked, not getting traffic. Look at your SEO and what you need to do to fix that. And lastly, landing pages that focus without fluff. So that is it. If you could only do one of these things before the 30th of June, what would it be? And by the way, you're going to be way ahead of other people. Just pick one. Just pick one. Go out there and do that with your team. If you really want to make some good solid shifts though in your business, pick 2 or pick 3 and make those shifts. Watch what starts to happen. Where you focus, the magic starts to happen in your business, right? I butchered that quote, but anyway, you get the idea. And guys, if you want help actioning this, I am here and my amazing team at Website Love. So if you're thinking, yeah, it is such a time to do a little bit of an overhaul, rehaul, I have audits, by the way. I have audits that can show you exactly what you need to do to fix up your website. So visit me, websitelove.com.au, and there you go. I know I was talking really fast. If you're listening on like 1.25 or 1.5, you might have actually slowed it down a little bit. Thanks you guys for being here. Really appreciate it as always. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.